Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. Last month, LEGO and Nintendo unveiled a new Super Mario LEGO theme. The announcement was a welcome surprise to so many fans that had long dreamed of a partnership between the two companies. But with the sets being based around a interactive large-scale Mario, I think it's fair to say this wasn't exactly what most people had in mind. Which got me thinking, now LEGO and Nintendo have teamed up, what other franchises besides Super Mario should they translate into bricks? Here are my top 5 LEGO Nintendo themes we need next. Number 5. Before he was given his own title, Mario actually appeared as the otherwise unnamed Jumpman in this 1981 arcade classic. In the game, Donkey Kong is a giant ape that kidnaps Mario's girlfriend and climbs up a tall tower. Sound familiar? Universal Studios actually tried to sue Nintendo, alleging Donkey Kong violated its trademark of King Kong, but they ultimately failed, and the character continued to remain popular throughout the 80s and into the late 90s. Personally, I've never been a massive fan of the character, most likely because this nightmarish image of him from the N64 game scarred me for life. But he is an iconic staple of both the Nintendo and Mario brands. Donkey Kong would work great as a big fig. LEGO have already made a couple of ape characters this way, like Winston from Overwatch or Gorilla Grodd. Number 4. Originally released in 2001, Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the GameCube, focusing on Mario's younger brother as he explores a haunted mansion. Armed with what is essentially a high-tech vacuum cleaner, Luigi must defeat and capture a variety of different ghosts in order to rescue his friends. The game has gone on to spawn 2 sequels and is proven to be a fan favourite. I really think that Luigi would need to have a new mould for his head, similar to what we got with LEGO Simpsons. I've seen some bootleg and custom Luigi minifigs with the face just printed onto a regular minifigure head, and in my opinion, it just doesn't work. The only potential obstacle I can see is that right now, LEGO already have a few supernatural based themes on the go. The main one being of course, LEGO Hidden Side, but also Stranger Things, and if the rumours are to be believed, we have some more LEGO Ghostbusters on the way too. With that in mind, Luigi's Mansion might be one spooky theme too many for the time being, but I could easily see it making for some great sets in the future. Number 3. Pokemon is reportedly the biggest media franchise in the world, and many fans would give their right arm, left arm, as well as several vital parts of their anatomy to get some official Pokemon themed LEGO. There was a fantastic project on LEGO ideas based around a Poké Center, but I'd also love to see some sets based on brick-built versions of larger Pokemon, like Charizard, Rayquaza, or even some of the new Gigantamax forms from Pokemon Sword and Shield. At the moment, the license is currently held by rival brand Mega Constructs. With Nintendo partnering up with LEGO though, you might think that deal was finished. But Pokemon isn't actually owned by Nintendo. The company that owns and operates the franchise is actually named the Pokemon Company. It's a joint venture between Nintendo, Game Freak, a game developer which makes most of the Pokemon games, and Creatures, another game developer which makes some of the Pokemon games. So sadly, that means securing the rights might be a bit more complicated. Number 2. Easily the most supported license yet to be made on LEGO ideas is The Legend of Zelda. There have been dozens of fan submissions based on this franchise, and a fair few have reached the review stage. LEGO have even acknowledged that fans really want this to happen, but as of yet, we haven't got so much as a polybag. But now that Nintendo have partnered with LEGO for Super Mario, could the wait for LEGO Legend of Zelda finally be over? The original Legend of Zelda was released in 1986. Since then, the series has expanded to include 19 entries on all of Nintendo's major game consoles, as well as a number of spin-offs. That gives LEGO plenty of source material to draw from. My money would be on sets based around either the Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild. But I also wouldn't rule out a smaller, cuter version of our hero inspired by the recent remake of Link's Awakening. I can imagine Zelda sets being quite similar to LEGO Minecraft, featuring different villages and dungeons, but I think what would make it really stand out is the series' rich mythology. Number 1. This is honestly the first thing I thought of when thinking about what other Nintendo franchises could be brought to LEGO. The first game, Super Mario Kart, was launched in 1992 for the SNES, and since then there have been games in the series on everything from arcade machines to mobile phones. As the name suggests, players compete in go-kart style races, controlling one of a selection of characters, typically from the Mario universe. But the great thing about this series is that it has grown to include characters from other Nintendo franchises, like The Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, and even Splatoon. In the past, rival brand Connect produced some sets based on Mario Kart, but the last of these was released in 2014, so I think it's reasonable to assume that license has expired. Mario Kart would honestly be such a great fit for LEGO. I could see them produce some track-based sets inspired by levels like the infamous Rainbow Road, but I think the real money here would be in releasing smaller, 2-pack racer sets like the Mighty Micros LEGO have already made for DC and Marvel. That sort of format would suit Mario Kart perfectly. A wave of small $10 or $12 sets with 2 buildable karts and 2 minifigures would sell out faster than toilet paper during a Chima virus outbreak. What other Nintendo themes would you like to see made into LEGO sets? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, and as always, if you haven't already, be a hero and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Laters.